Everything is changing. The Lego city is changing. All of the shelving is changing. The Millennium Falcon is changing. The art is changing. The Bricksie wall is changing. The trains are changing. The under table scenes are changing. The parts are not changing. The entire Lego room as we know it is all changing. There will be no more of this or this or this down here. And there won't even be any more of this. And why is that? That's because everything is changing. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, Jordan here. You're probably wondering, what the heck am I thinking? Why is everything going to be changing? Well, let me tell you, I have been thinking a lot about the Lego room lately. I do it all day, every day. And I don't know if you've been able to tell, but lately I have not been happy with my Lego room. And of course, this might not all be visible on camera. Talk to my wife. Too many times I'm in this room, and although I should be happy, I'm not happy. And it's not that I don't like Lego, and it's not that I don't enjoy building Lego and making YouTube videos. Both of those things make me extremely happy. But the thing that I don't like about this Lego room is how full it is. I have no problem with it being full of Lego. I think that's absolutely incredible. Recently, I went through the thought process that I might even be moving this Lego room to our rental property to make a Lego house. And that is just insanity. So I actually came up with the idea that I will not be doing that because that is crazy. And we do not need to do that. And as I was driving home from that rental property after having those crazy ideas, I thought to myself, how can we improve our current situation in the current Lego room? So of course, I whipped out my tape measure and started measuring absolutely everything in the Lego room. That being all the shelves, all the cities, and all the different sections of the room. After measuring and scratching my head and writing everything down, I came up with a pretty cool idea and discovered that everything will be changing. So right now we're going to disclose my new plans for this Lego room with you, and let me tell you, it's something to be very excited about, and I have never been this excited to make a drastic change to any of my Lego rooms ever. And I have changed my Lego city, my Lego shelving too many times to count, and I have never been this excited about a huge change. So here we go, let's dive into the details right now. So as you all know, our main section of the Lego city is right here on these tables that span 100 by 200 inches. This hosts our downtown core and also amusement park. And then we very awkwardly make our way over here to the rest of the Lego city that has things such as the residential buildings, the zoo, the campground, Ninjago area, and also beach. I really do like these areas over here. We worked really hard on creating a fantastic beach and also a fantastic looking campground that's tucked away way in the corner over there. Now the problem is that I never see the campground because it's very hard to get over there, as you saw me shuffling along that little tiny pathway that allows us to access those areas. Also the Ninjago area, which has been under construction for far too long, and we actually never really started constructing it. Now, why wouldn't I construct that area? Well, you go over there and you tell me how easy it is to access that area and how fun it would be to build that area over there that you would never be able to see because it's so hard to access. So with these new changes, we plan on making the Lego city much more accessible. Now, this idea is absolutely insane. What we're going to be doing is bringing the entire Lego city over there to that section of the room. But wait a minute, we already have these massive tables over here. How in the world are we going to fit all of that awesome Lego City stuff over here in this section of the room? Well, all of the shelving that you see here, hosting all of the Batman cars, or Batmobilia, I should say, the Technic vehicles, the Lego Creator Expert vehicles, the Brickheads. That, of course, looks super snazzy over there in the corner shelf. And all of this other stuff, such as all of, I don't know, what is it, Star Wars or something like that? Yeah, I think there's a bunch of Star Wars sets coming up here. So all of this stuff looks super snazzy on the shelves. However, it is all going to move. And where do we plan on moving it? Well, over here, of course, this is where we're going to move it. Now, typically, we have our Lego City in the center of the room, and we have all of our magnificent shelving going around the Lego City. Now, what is the problem with that? Well, of course, the Lego City sits on tables. So it essentially makes the bottom of the shelves obsolete. When you're looking from anywhere in the room, there's not much that you can see on the bottoms of the shelves, and that's why they sort of become a storage area. And you don't really see these shelves down here because the only way you can see them is by shuffling down this narrow corridor right here, which is about 2.5 feet wide, and making your way down here to see all of the stuff on the shelves. However, it's still difficult to see the Fender guitar when it's on the bottom shelf, even when you're walking down this hallway. Our Lego room has 3 of the large IKEA PAX units, 12 of the Billy bookcases, 2 of the half Billy bookcases, 3 of the Besta TV cabinets, and approximately 260 square feet of Lego City that sits on all Linman tables. And we also have our work area over here that has 3 tables that can move and all of our parts in the mass amount of Sterilite bins. So after scribbling down some notes, I've come up with a pretty rock solid plan for a brand new layout for all of the shelving and also the Lego City. Did you remember all those shelving units? Well, let's tell you where the new location of the shelving units will go, and then we'll talk about the Lego City. Right here where we have all of our awesome Lego art, we're going to be stretching Billy bookcases all along this wall. It can fit a total of 6 of them plus 1 half Billy bookcase. That's going to bring us right up to the Bricksie wall. Unfortunately, the Bricksie wall is changing and it will be leaving the Lego room. We will be putting 2 Billy bookcases against that wall right there, allowing us to put 2 more against the interior wall right there. And those are actually going to be pressed up against a PAX unit, which are rather deep, and that's going to go right there where that giant white wall is there, leaving us enough space for another Billy book unit right there, and also 2 more PAX units right here with one of the half Billy bookcases right here. So that's where all of our shelving is going to go. We're going to have shelving all along here, and then all along here as well. That leaves us a pretty big open space in the middle, and that's where we're going to put our Besta units. We're going to buy an additional one, and we're going to have 2 back to back. So we're going to have 4 units that are going to be nice low in the middle here. We're going to have 2 and 4 back to back, leaving us a nice level surface for awesome sets such as bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's a terrible Star Wars nose, but we're going to be able to put our Star Destroyers there and probably our Millennium Falcon in the middle of the room so they can be admired from all angles. So when you walk into our Lego room now, you're going to walk into Lego Set Haven. You're going to see Lego sets all over the wall, spanning the entire area, along with some of the best Star Wars sets right there on some of those Besta cabinets. You're going to turn the corner and you're going to see nothing but Lego City. When you look in this section of the room, you're going to see absolutely everything. But now the problem lies, how do you fit all of this Lego City over here in this section? Well, our Lego City will no longer be a rectangular layout. I did a square footage blueprint and we can actually fit the entire Lego City over here, no problem. And actually we gain about 20 square feet of Lego City space. What is the new plan? How are we going to do that? Are we going to utilize this space over here? No, because we need somewhere to work. Our parts and working area will not change. But what we're going to do is we're going to build some 40-inch tables. The tables are going to span starting here, and they're going to span along the entire perimeter of this room, coming up to right here, because this lines up with that wall. So 40-inch perimeter layout going around the entire room. And then we're going to build two 70-inch wings. And these wings are going to stick off of the perimeter tables. So it's going to be a 40-inch table going all the way around, creating a U shape. And then there will be two wings with a 24-inch pathway here, one wing that's 70 inches, 24-inch pathway there, another wing that's 70 inches, 24-inch pathway here, and the perimeter going all the way around the exterior. If you can envision it based off this drawing, good for you, because that is a terrible, terrible drawing, but that is sort of what it's going to look like. So you can see the back wall is 290 inches, the side wall is 145 inches, and I did say it's 120 inches there, but it's actually about 145, and then we're going to have the 40-inch tables around there and the 70-inch wings coming off the center there. That is my blueprint, okay? It's not to scale. Don't judge me. But when you add up all the square footage of this, it works out to 267 square feet rather than 260, and that doesn't include this little extra area that I built right here. So we actually gain square footage. Now, what is the benefit of doing this? Well, there's going to be no more non-accessible areas. I no longer have to reach to the center of the table. Everything is going to be dun, 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 dun. I'm going to be able to walk through, edit everything here on the 40-inch tables, deal with the wing parts coming out here, come into the next area, 40-inch table along the back, wing part here, deal with it all. So everything is going to be very accessible. This table is 100 inches. I cannot reach 50 inches. I can only reach about 40 inches tops. So that's what we're going to do. Now, what else are we going to do with this Lego City layout? We are going to build platforms and do raised Lego City along the 40-inch perimeter. So if you can envision that we have a 40-inch table coming out to about here, what we're going to do is have a 15-inch platform on the back. It's going to be a row of modular buildings, which is 10 inches, and a 5-inch walkway, and then there's going to be a train that goes underneath the platform, and then we have 25 inches of space right here. So it's going to be pretty cool, because if you have a 40-inch table and a 15-inch platform, it leaves you 25 inches in the foreground. So yeah, we're going to be building an epic Lego City that's a perimeter layout with wings in the center. If you can envision it, you can envision it. But if you have any questions about it, make sure you let me know by commenting below. But now we're going to have a beautiful shelving area over here and a beautiful Lego City over here. We'll be able to take a picture of every single Lego set on the shelves, top to bottom, and we'll be able to take a picture of absolutely everything in the Lego City, boom, right there in one spot. It's a separate entity from one another. Shelving and Lego City or Lego display sets will be treated differently from Lego City sets. Let us know what you think about these magnificent changes by commenting below. I'm super hyped. I can't wait to get started, so I got to wrap up this video. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more epic stuff happening here in the Lego room.